Yo, fellas, I think, well, not I think, I'm posting this to get y'all a little bit of confidence before I show you something that really gonna hurt your feelings. And it's not even gonna hurt your feelings outwardly, but anybody watching this with a heart and have sympathy will honestly understand why I said what I said. But let go. Let me uplift you first, let you get a little bit of understanding that I have, but people just put it into words.
Okay, Kings, is for the Kings. Stop changing your behavior because of what feminine men and masculine women tell you.
Now, when you listening to this ain't for everybody. She just separated the groups just now. If y'all listening, she just separated them. So if you feel like you wanted them, make sure. I could not be one too. That's why I'm saying I'm bringing it up here to uplift y'all, man.
Stop changing your behavior because of what feminine men and masculine women tell you. Stop changing your behavior because of what feminine men and masculine women tell you. You are a king. Act like a king. Act like a man. Act like the daddy rhino that you are. And I know that you know how to do that. Okay? I love you.
Is she talking to a certain demographic of guys, man? Certain demographic. So if you inside the demographic, she talking to you. But if she not, I'm sorry to tell you, you got to be one of the other ones. I know y'all didn't fully feel uplifted with some type of shit like that, but you know, if your comprehension skills is up there, you would know why I say you should feel uplifted for something like this. But now let's get to the hurt feelings.
And it's just showing.
Can I jump in there? Because you're saying that I am some kind of shrew or 40-year-old virgin, which I am not in any way, shape or form. I cannot sit here and take this. It is untrue. And I want to now speak my truth and talk about something that I actually think is at the heart of the issue. There is a significant issue in this relationship about control. In this relationship, Melissa has attempted to restrict my access to the TV. She's attempted to restrict my access to my mobile phone. She's trying to place limitations on the times that I can read my books.
You know what's funny about the scenario? This went on. Like, this went on for time after time because of the show, but this went on. And he documented it. He didn't say nothing about it because at the end of the day, we're not supposed to be, that's neither here nor there, but he documented it. And this is probably the first time he brought all of this up. Because you know why? You allow the person to show you who they are, so you know if you want them around you. And this is the time he's trying to put down some breadcrumbs, because yes, y'all may look at it as he's coming at her, he's arguing. It's like, no, he's legitly doing what she did in a different way, but bringing it up to see if something would click in her head for her to stop. Because if you don't stop, this is not going to turn out the way it is. And unfortunately, I've seen this clip already. And if y'all haven't, you'll see.
He's trying to tell me when I can go out, where I can go out, who I talk to, when I talk to them. And last week you heard her talk about the fact that she's going to limit intimacy. That was never something I agreed to. She has used degrading and dehumanizing language to me, questioning my manhood. So when we talk about getting at the core of the issue, that is the core of the issue right there.
Yeah, I mean, that usually be the thing most of the time, is like women love to dictate some shit and guys don't like to be run. We don't even like to run shit, but we don't like to be run. Like, exist with us. Don't try to show us how to exist, if that makes sense.
And can I say that if I was a woman saying these things, the crowd would feel very differently about them.
Are you able to put yourself in his shoes right now? Let's reverse it. Yep. Let's say he's looking at you and saying, "You're not enough of a woman for me. You're a little girl." How would that feel? Really hurtful. Because also too, I've got to say that intimacy night, during intimacy week, it was just a transaction.
Why'd you have to say that? What was the point of saying it? What are you getting out of saying that? She asked you a specific question. She said, if the roles were reversed and you heard all of those things that he said him saying it directly towards you, doing it the way you did it, and you went back to an intimacy night being a transaction. Why'd you marry him? I think this is like Married at First Sight or something like that. Why'd you marry him? It's like you never enjoyed it at that point. You felt like the whole thing was just a transaction. So you legitimately went into your relationship or whatever this is for this, like for the content, for notoriety, and you don't care what type of notoriety, hence why you would belittle somebody's character so easily.
Like, I didn't feel like it was a genuine thing. That was quite awful. It was just really awkward.
It's supposed to be awkward, ma'am. You were both intoxicated. It's usually how it goes. Everybody knows when you're intoxicated and y'all feel like y'all feeling the passion. Sometimes you may even end up bumping cheeks together, but nobody makes a big deal out of it. But clearly you did. You was fake enjoying it, but you were drunk. Okay.
Now, what possessed you to tell us that right now?
Facts.
What might you hope from fame?
She felt like she was played, so she had to play him. She felt like the blame was becoming hers, so now she has to put something out there to get some of the blame onto him, which backfired terribly, because if you would have answered the question, you probably would have got more sympathy, but you ain't getting none. No, not even a little bit. Everybody else read the room but you. How? Unless you wanted to purposely hurt that person.
Like, how do I say it? I don't know, like...
It felt like a low blow, particularly at the timing of it. Because you look at him, he's not really able to cope with that sort of comment.
Those words have an awful lot of power because you're diminishing him as a person.
And now, like, just to think, right? Just to think, it's not right. But if a dude was not emotionally aware enough and just got up, and he would be wrong, right? But that's why we as men know that this is how women fight. Like, y'all can't do the same type of fighting we do. Y'all would insult. And honestly, I feel like he should have knew what type of person you was beforehand. Like, your look alone tells me you're going to do some shit. I could definitely be wrong. Well, not normally I am wrong. It's just only time will tell in those type of situations. But her, definitely the first red flag, get out of there.
Josh, can you let us know how you're feeling and what's going on?
It's just overwhelming. It's hard because you come out of a long-term relationship. This doesn't help. Wondering whether you're enough. So I feel like
Yeah. Hopefully I ain't make y'all feel too bad about this one if y'all watch to the end. I'm sorry to say, but we have to make sure that we're not picking these type of people, because that is crazy to do to your person. And you know there's cameras looking. It's like, even if this was a script, he didn't know, unless he's a really good fucking actor. He didn't know. That looked like a genuine look of, why would you say that right now? That should be more of a conversation between us. Like, that was the look that I got. If that was it, then he's a great fucking actor. But if it wasn't and that was genuine, like, yes, you shouldn't have an inflated ego. He didn't have one, but let's play the story with me. Yes, you shouldn't have an inflated ego, but you shouldn't check my ego. Because at the end of the day, it didn't sound like he did anything towards you other than try to show you what type of man he was. And tell me what y'all think in the comments. I'm out of there, because ain't that much I could say.